Hey, what's up, everybody? If you're a parent out there and you have a kid who's striving to be great in sports and they want to become a superstar, but you're not quite sure how you can best help them, I'd love to help you. My name is Taukiri Manotu. I am the owner of Māori Motivation. We are an apparel company whose profits go towards breaking down barriers for young aspiring athletes. I also am a father. I have a son who is striving to be the world #1 tennis player. And I just wanted to put a little video series together to help the everyday parent out there and share all of our tips and secrets and lessons that we've learned on our journey towards him achieving his goal. The cool thing is that a lot of this stuff they're free. Like all these tools that I'm about to teach you, you can implement them straight away. They don't cost anything, so that's pretty cool. So the first tip I'd love to share with you is I'd ask you to have the courage and tell the world what you want to do. Like if you can encourage your kid to tell the world their dream, some amazing things are going to happen. The first thing that's going to happen is the world's going to laugh at you, and it's going to hurt. But we can take that laughter and we can push it into our dream and use it to fuel the fire. That's what happened to my son. I kept asking him, I was like, have you told your coach what you want to do? Have you told anybody your dream? And he's like, nah, I haven't, because he was afraid. He didn't want to be laughed at, which is understandable. And I just kept encouraging him. I was like, tell your coach, tell them what you want. And he eventually did, and he came back and he was so proud when he told his coach. He was like, Dad, I told him. And I was like, oh, cool, what did he say? And he'd said top in Canterbury first. And I was like, all right. So he couldn't see the vision, which is fine, but he created a one that he could see for him, which is pretty special as well. But everyone that I told that his dream, you can see the genuine responses from people. A lot of people don't believe it, and that's fair enough, especially when you're not producing any results. But what we're doing is we're using all of that disbelief from everyone around us, and we're just driving it into the dream. Every day that we don't feel like doing it, we just pull from that energy source, and it's been awesome. The second reason why I encourage you to tell the world what you want is what we've found is that we have no idea who's sitting next to us. We don't know the people that are driving past. We don't know anyone that can help us. But I'll tell you what, they are there. You'll be surprised who comes out of the woodworks to come and help you and to help your son or your daughter achieve their dream. It's going to take a little while. The people that have come out to help my son, he has had to earn that by being there every day, which is fair enough as well. Like if you imagine a coach or people who are always in sports, so they would hear this stuff every day probably, that people want to do this and they want to do that and they never show up. So you have to earn that support from people, but they do show up. And sometimes it's the most unlikeliest people that you could think of. If you're walking down the street, you walk past these people and you're like, there's no way in hell that guy can help me and help my son. But it's not true. There's the different age gaps. Like we've got old people, like I'm talking like 80s, 90s, that are down there supporting him. We've got young kids that are motivating him, that are like really striving for him to make it. We've got 2 tennis clubs that have come out and said, like, how can we help you? This is cool. Like, how can we do it? His coaches is on board. His coach's son is on board. The amount of people that have come out to support him has just been incredible. And it's almost like he has a small army behind him, which is almost like what we need. We need as someone chasing down this massive dream. And I say we because as much as it's his dream, we're definitely riding the same roller coaster as parents. So those are my tips for today. Tell the world what you want. Let the world laugh at you. Use that as energy to fuel your dream. And the other one is keep an eye out, because people are going to start showing up in your lives that you had no idea that they were doing that stuff, but they want to see you succeed. They really genuinely do. People love helping people who want to help themselves. So those are my tips. If you found any value in this, I would ask, or if you know anybody who could benefit from this information, I would love for you to share this video with them, and follow the series along, and hopefully that we can help you, or I can help you develop the skills and ideas and new way of thinking to help your child the best achieve their goal. So